Hello everyone. Today we will be going to start Mendeleev's periodic table. As you all know, we have studied about Dobereiner's triads and Newland law of octaves. So now we will be going further to move and study about Mendeleev's periodic table. Even the main credit for classifying element goes to Mendeleev only. He was a Russian scientist and his full name is Dmitry Ivanovich Mendeleev. He states that the properties of elements are the periodic function of their atomic masses. It means his periodic table is also based on the atomic mass of the elements. He considered that arranging the elements depending on their periodic function of their atomic masses. Even if you will consider, like in Newland we have studied that there were 56 elements were discovered at that time, but when Mendeleev started his work there were 63 elements were known. So he arranged the elements between regarding with the atomic masses depending on their physical and chemical properties, but he concentrated mainly on the compounds formed by elements with oxygen and hydrogen. Why he considered? Because most of the elements were able to react with hydrogen and oxygen and forms hydrides and oxides. So on the basis of that, he has classified the 63 elements known at that. So he has classified the elements. If you will see that how he has done, he has taken the all the elements, like 63 elements were known. So he write the properties of each and every element on the in a card, and then he just pin the cards, pin the elements which he has mentioned in the cards which is having the similar properties. So he just pinned all that cards which are the elements which are having the similar properties and arrange them in a on a wall, so that he can easily arrange them into different groups. But he also observed that when he was arranging, that these elements were also in the order of their increasing atomic masses, and that is why he states that the properties of elements are the periodic function of their atomic masses. If you will go with the Mendeleev's periodic table, he has been arranged. It was published in German Journal in 1872. And for oxides and hydrides, if you will see in this periodic table, he has mentioned with the letter R, which is used to represent any of the element in the group. If you will see, he has mentioned up to 8th group, if you will go, and up to 6 periods, if you will see, are there. So if you will see the formula for oxides and hydrides, it has been mentioned, if you will see, in RO. The first one is not RO. If you will go, that is R2O. Here if you will see, this is R2O. Like if you will see in the first group, if you will go through, that is hydrogen, lithium, sodium. So if you have gone through the formula, that is H2O, Na2O. If you will go with RH, that is because the first group is having the formula RH. So if you will take the sodium, so NaH, that is sodium hydride. If you will go with sodium oxide, that is Na2O, like it is R2O, as I have said, it is not RO, it is R2O for the first group. So this is how it has been arranged. He has been given the similar formula for the hydrides. And if you will go with like this fourth group, like it is having carbon, that is CO2, like we all know about carbon, that it is having CO2, that is how it is mentioned RO2. RH4, like CH4, methane, you all know, all are familiar with this. So on the basis of oxides and hydrides, he has arranged the elements, the 63 elements which were known at that time. He has arranged in a order of groups and periods. There are 8 groups and 6 periods are there, which he has arranged in the form of the table which has been published. It was been along with the oxides and hydrides formula, where R stands for the name of the element. So he has given this periodic table, if you will go through. And it was, as I have said, the main credit for classifying elements was, the credit was given to Mendeleev. I will tell that why the credit has been given to Mendeleev and what are the achievements of Mendeleev. So if you will see the Mendeleev's periodic table, if you will see, because it has been classified elements in the increasing order of their atomic masses and similarities in their properties, the formula of oxides and hydrides as I have mentioned, and this table has 6 horizontal rows, that is called periods, and 8 vertical rows called groups. And if you will go with this periodic table, the group 1 to 7 had 2 subgroups. If you will see that, it is having 2 subgroups here, like A and B. If you can see, up to 7 it has been just classified into A and B. 2 subgroups it has been divided, it has been arranged, if you will go through. And elements having similar properties were placed in the same group. Even there are some spaces left vacant in the table to accommodate the elements to be discovered in future. It means there are some spaces has been also left by the Mendeleev's, that he said that there will be elements will be discovered which will accommodate that places. So you can imagine he has motivated the other scientists also to discover some new elements. That is why I am telling that he was a great scientist. Why he was a great scientist, we will go through his achievements, or you can say the merits also. The spaces which he left vacant to accommodate the elements to be discovered in future. And yes, these elements were discovered. Like earlier, when the elements were not discovered, he just given with the prefixes, with a prefix like a Sanskrit numeral Eka. Eka means 1. For instance, like scandium, gallium and germanium, which these elements were not discovered at that time, they were discovered later, and it is having the properties similar to Eka boron, Eka aluminium and Eka silicon. He named that Eka boron, Eka aluminium and Eka silicon, which was after discovered and get the name that is scandium, gallium and germanium. If you will see with this table has also been mentioned in the NCERT, that is Eka aluminium atomic mass, which he predicted the atomic mass. It was predicted at 68, so it was near about the gallium which was discovered, and it is having 69.7. He gave the formula of oxide, that is E2O3, or you can say R2O3, which was later on considered as Ga2O3, and ECl3, that is GaCl3. So the prediction which he was done, it was absolutely correct, and that is why he was considered as a great scientist at that time. Even now also, because the main credit to classify the elements, to let the foundation of periodic table has been just done by Mendeleev only. So it has been, even the, if you will see, till now inert gases has not been discovered. They have not been assigned in a group, or they have not been get a proper place. But the inert gas elements discovered later could be placed in a separate group without disturbing the table. It means you can add the inert gases, just considering it with a 0 group, you can arrange it without disturbing the table which has been mentioned by Mendeleev. Like this is the table which has been given. You can simply add at the last, here you can add the inert gases. If you will see, the inert gas you can arranged here. So you are not without disturbing the Mendeleev's periodic table. So these were the merits of Mendeleev's periodic table. But as I have said, we are studying the modern periodic table, and it means there was some drawbacks, some limitations were there, that is why it is not applicable today. That is, the first is, some elements are not arranged in the increasing order of their atomic masses. Like cobalt is placed before nickel, as he has said that the properties of elements are the periodic function of their atomic masses. It means that he has arranged in the increasing order of their atomic masses. But if you will see here, cobalt and nickel, cobalt is having 58.93 and nickel is having 58.71. Yes, there is a slight difference, but still cobalt is having the higher atomic mass as compared to the nickel, if you will see here. So that is also a drawback if you will consider here. and position of hydrogen is not clear, because he has given the first group, but actually if you will go with the other elements, because the properties should be similar, like lithium, sodium, potassium, all has been copper, rubidium, silver, all these elements are showing the metallic property, they are metals, but hydrogen is not, position of hydrogen is not clear, because it is showing the some properties of metals as well as non-metals also. So position of hydrogen is not clear. Next is the position of isotopes of elements. Isotopes you all know very well, like hydrogen, if you will go, the isotopes means what, which is having the similar atomic number but different atomic masses, like hydrogen isotope, if you will go, 1h1, 1h2, 1h3, like protium, deuterium and tritium, if you will go. So because he has arranged the elements according to the increasing atomic mass, so atomic mass is increasing in hydrogen, so these isotopes, depending on the law which he has given, they has also been accommodated, but there is not the place, the position of isotopes was not clear. So here also his theory little bit get failed. So overall, if you will go, so there are some limitations which led to the discovery of the modern periodic table. So yes, but he has led the you can say he has given the main credit for classifying elements, because he was a that much great scientist that the elements which was not discovered at that time, he assumed, he predicted the properties, the atomic mass which was when the elements were discovered, it was absolutely and roughly correct also. So that is how much great he was. You can imagine that at that moment he motivated the different scientists to discover new elements where the vacant places has been there to accommodate that places. So that much great scientist was he, and he even, that is why the credit for classifying elements was given to Dmitry Ivanovich Mendeleev. So I hope it has been clear to you all about Mendeleev's periodic table, his achievements, and even because there is a drawback, there are some limitations, and that is why the need of the modern periodic table has been lit. So I think Mendeleev's periodic table has been clear to you all. Till then, take care. Thank you.